I'm Melba Pearson, also known as the Resident Legal Diva, and this is the Daily Diddy. So, I'm going to be coming to you every single day with trial updates in the Sean P. Diddy Combs trial. Now, this is something we've been talking about for years. It's been anticipated forever. We thought this day would never come, but finally, Sean P. Diddy Combs is standing trial for a myriad of charges stemming from his freak-off parties where he was having intense drug use, where he was sexually assaulting people, where he was brutalizing people, had brutalized his girlfriend. And again, these parties were not about fun, but all about taking advantage and harming people. Now, at this point, he is innocent until proven guilty. These are all allegations, but I'll be breaking this down every single day while the trial goes on. So, what charges is Diddy facing? First off, he is being tried in court in Manhattan. He's facing 5 criminal counts. Now, to be clear, these are federal charges, not state charges. So he is facing 1 count of racketeering conspiracy, which carries a maximum of life in prison, 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, which carries a maximum sentence of life in prison, and a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years in prison, meaning he's got to serve the 15 years basic, and then he can serve up until life. And then 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution, which carries a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. So of course, he's got some high-powered defense attorneys on his side. There's going to be a lot of issues that are going to be litigated, but the star witness in all of this is going to be Cassie Ventura. Cassie Ventura broke this case wide open by filing civil suit back in November 2023, where she accused Diddy of rape and repeatedly physically abusing her. We all remember that video that got leaked that showed how he was brutalizing her in a hotel room. There are also 3 other victims, and all 4 of their testimony is going to be central to this case. Literally, again, I don't think this case would have happened if Cassie hadn't been brave enough to come forward, and then everybody else felt safe that, okay, I can come forward and testify too. So their testimony is going to be critical in, number 1, showing that this was a pattern and this wasn't a one-off, that he definitely enjoyed. He also orchestrated having his staff, having everybody in his orbit do everything they can to facilitate his abuse, facilitate the harm, and just be a freak. So what's going to happen next? First, we're starting today with jury selection. This is the process by which you bring a ton of people into the courtroom, ask them questions to figure out whether or not they can be fair and impartial with regards to judging this case. Now, basically the trials are facts. They're going to be listening to the facts and the evidence, coming up with a verdict. Now, obviously, if you have already coming into the courtroom with an opinion that Diddy's guilty or Diddy's not guilty, you can't sit on the jury. You got to have an open mind and be able to hear everything, not be triggered by things that may have happened to you in your past. Again, give a fair hearing to both sides to be able to come up with a verdict. So jury selection will probably last for a week or 2, maybe longer. I'll give updates around that. And then once we get into the meat and potatoes of trial, I'll definitely be coming with daily updates on that. Stay tuned.